You're live!
You're live!
This light sucks. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there we go.
That seems like
Very
really
excited.
extra bad light. Guys, I have a Ferns. Hello. Hello, Star Siege player. Hello, Agagos. Hello, Graham Strauss. Dealing with insomnia now. What will help you deal with insomnia? Or do you think we are dealing with insomnia? No, we're just dealing with, we haven't gone to bed yet because it's not a thing we've elected.
But we also haven't drinking enough.
We have not. We have much more to drink. So, good evening, all. This is Gigglebutt.
Or Alice.
Or
either one.
Alice, whichever one you like. Hi, Matt. You guys are allowed to rename her if you'd like. Otherwise, she's just going to be Gigglebutts.
I mean, it's up to you. I would take something better.
So if you want to upgrade her from Gigglebutt, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, Gigglebutt it is. Angel
What can we
Carrillo,
do?
you're nuts. I love it. Thank you. I am. Person
we
with a
love
Russian
you.
name says, well, Daniel the Fat Star is here. Hello. Hello, everyone. Say hi to Gigglebutt. You guys can give her a better name if you'd like. She's more of a hero than Brie Larson. Me. Greetings all, says Corey Rush. Hi, Corey. All right, so Alice, would you like to tell the internet a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I'm also a fencer. That's how I met this one over here. So that's kind of fun. We've been refereeing for a couple of years, as well as causing problems and offending people
We do that.
pretty regularly. That's what we do.
Tyler Lee says hi, Gigglebutt.
Yeah, so I live in Boston, so I don't get to see this one as often as I would like. So this is the first time I've seen her in a while.
It's true. It's very sad. We're in Denver right now. Well, near Denver.
We're actually up in the mountains. We are in
Yeah.
Silverthorne, just
Yeah.
outside of Copper. Get to go skiing tomorrow.
I learned how to snowboard. I've never done that. Matt prefers epee. Well, that's because you're dumb.
That's
Hi,
because
David Jensen.
that's because he knows what fencing is.
It's dumb.
Matt knows how to do epee.
Epee dumb. Jesse Saber. It is cold. That's why I have this blanket and this hoodie. She's a freak. She doesn't get cold. Wait, did you
Where's
say
the switch?
Denver? Yes, Corey Rush. I'm actually going to be refereeing in Denver all weekend. So, yeah, that's the thing that I'm doing. Bring back the good days of YouTube, says hello. Hello. What state are you in? The state that Denver is in.
Colorado tends to be Denver. I don't know of
Yeah.
any others.
The state that Denver is in. We're also drinking peppermint schnapps laced hot chocolate.
Cheers.
Cheers. If you want to make us drink more, you can send super chats. They will always make us drink more. Does it G-Butt work?
I mean, I guess.
G-Butt. If you guys would like to
It
give her a
sounds
name,
a little different, but
G-Butt. It's like a really sad
I mean,
homie name. What's
yeah.
up, G-Butt?
I feel like we could do better.
I agree too. If you'd like to give her a better name than Gigglebutt or G-Butt, you're welcome.
Challenge.
Daniel
Challenge.
Daniel the Fat Star says, I'm drinking Small World. What? Who else is drinking? Raise your hand if you're drinking.
What flavor is Small World? Peppermint schnapps flavor.
I love you all. Yes, I'm going to watch and review Avengers Endgame, of course. I ran out, alas. Oh, Graham, your life is so sad. I can't drink anymore. Sucks, David Jensen. Or, like, hooray for you, either one.
I wish I had the self-control for that.
Right? Depends why you can't drink. If you're like, I can't drink anymore because I will die if I do, because my liver is broken, as opposed to, like, I can't drink anymore because I've elected to be a better person. Hi, Reese. What's up, Jess and friend? I'm blowing. Hope that count. What are you blow? Like you're blowing someone, or like you're doing blow? How easy says get wild. Cheers
Get
to you, How
wild.
easy. Thank you for the
Cheers.
super chat, getting things started. James Howarth, cheers from Australia.
Australia. See? That's a good-sized world.
Bam. Hot chocolate and Mad Dog 2020 for when you just don't want to remember the night before. Be glad
Well,
you're here
I feel
now.
like I want to remember this.
I-
I've never done a live stream. This is the first time I've ever
This
done
is
like
true.
an internet talk to
It's
people
the
thing.
first time she's been on the internet, so she would like.
It's not the first time I've ever been on the internet.
That's the first time she's ever been on the internet before, guys. So introduction to the internet.
Okay, what's this thing called? This magic box,
So,
the pictures
It's
that
called
move.
a folder. It's called an interactive folder.
Okay,
So
is
you can
that
have folds?
okay? Is that
Like,
where
so
we
you-
keep all our floppy disks and things?
Yes. But if you touch your floppy disks in the right way, they become hard disks. So, can we say bad words on here, Daniel the Bad Star? A lot of times YouTube will redact it if you do. So you can try and we'll find out. Yeehaw. Can't drink because my cancer surgery.
That's a good reason.
That's like a sad reason, though. That's like, you should still get to drink, but you can't because your life sucks. But I'm glad that you are surgerized and hopefully better from cancer.
Yeah, I mean, I say good for you for making the change. That takes some power.
I say good for you for not dying. That's what I care about.
That's true.
And you've done already.
I almost. I need more schnapps. I was thirsty.
Do you also need more hot chocolate? Or are you just going straight schnapps now?
Let's do a little bit of schnapps.
Just some straight schnapping. She going straight schnapps. She's straight crazy this one. What can I do with her? All right, guys. What would you... what if you had to name her something other than Gigglebutt? What would you name her? Internet. Respond. Look at this. Schnapps. Sponsored by not this, but... If they wanted to sponsor me, I would be totes down.
I'd be down for that. I'd be in more of your live streams.
Right? I just love the schnapps. Consuela. Consuela.
I feel like I'm a little pale for Consuela. Yeah. I don't have like enough ethnic anything.
She don't have a butt.
I mean,
hi Apollo, baby. Yeah.
That's a good name. I feel like I'm just a little bit too pale.
My cells mutated, so I'm non-responsive to all current treatments for my type of cancer. Oh.
I'm sorry.
That's really sad. Can you live anyway? Because I like you a lot. You're really cool, and I want you to get better. So, Tyler Lee suggests cream cheese.
Cream cheese? I don't like cheese.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's weird.
I don't eat any kind of cheese.
She wouldn't even eat pizza.
Mm-mm.
It's a freak.
So maybe you guys can come up with something like that.
Who has cancer or who
doesn't like cheese?
She doesn't like cheese, and we're naming her. And
are we gangbanging you then?
What?
What?
We're naming her.
Naming me. I'm sorry. I thought you said something
we're
totally
just gangbanging me, apparently. Wow. All
I thought you said we were doing that to somebody, and I was like, well, if we're naming me, what are we doing to you?
Tyler Lee suggests a white girl.
I mean,
I feel like that's not an improvement over Gigglebutt.
Yeah, that's also not very creative.
The FBI says, did somebody say gangbang? Ignite the stars. What's up? Cheesecake. This is Daniel the Bad Star. We already established the not liking cheese part.
Hey, I mean, I am white. The cheesecake makes more sense than Consuela.
That's fair, I guess. Hi, Jess. If it's not broken, do not fix it. I'm assuming that's a vote for Gigglebutt.
Okay. I mean, I'm not offended by Gigglebutt. There's just like a good story behind it and everything.
Bangsy, like Banksy, but like for fucking. Captain Gang.
Bangs.
I like that one. Graham Strauss suggests Captain Gangbang. Captain Gangbang.
But I mean, have you told them the story behind Gigglebutt?
No, I've not told them the story behind Gigglebutt.
That's a good story. You should tell the story behind Gigglebutt.
What gangs are you associated with and who do you plan to bang? So once upon a time, Alice was spending the night in my bed, scandalous, because she a hoe and she was mooching like
for
she
free.
Does. So basically, she was competing and she was like, "Hey, I cast studs with you," and I was like, "Yeah, bitch." And so we were in my bed. And I think this is the part I wasn't gonna like bring up in front of your mom. Was like I think I actually pulled my vibrator.
Yeah,
out.
you did actually. You weren't pretending.
I was like, no, I wasn't actually getting off.
Well, yeah, I don't think you finished.
I didn't do anything. I just held it under the covers and vibrated. I wasn't like actually gonna.
So in order to make our other roommate feel uncomfortable, we decide.
I was like, I'm a masturbate right now, all right, guys? Vibrate.
To which she then reaches down and holds my hand while she's doing this.
And I'm going to describe to you my fantasies. These were not real fantasies, guys. These were just like some fucked up shit. Whatever most fucked up thing came to my mind about like other fencers and referees and stuff. Like them doing horrible,
not
disgusting,
any sort of
non-sexual
erotic
things,
anything.
but like possibly bleeding to death.
It was actually more hilarious than anything.
So this one starts laughing her ass off uncontrollably and will not stop. And I was like, at one point I was just like, all right, Gigglebutt. And then I changed her name. I think at one point I was like, if you don't stop. I'm changing your name on my phone to Gigglebutt. And she did.
Which she did. And now
Yeah.
when I text her every once in a while, she'll be like, wait, who's this?
More it's when I go to text you and I start typing in Alice and I'm like, fuck, that's not who you are on my phone.
Who we got?
Static MM asks plugged in or battery powered.
It was battery
Battery
powered.
powered. I only do battery. I don't know. It's just more easy.
It's easier to charge.
easier,
Yeah.
yeah.
We could also
Thank you
charge
for the
it and
super
then
chat.
leave.
True that. True that. I thought I was on YouTube, not Pornhub. Easy mistake to make.
Same.
Easy mistake. At this point, look, it's like, what was it, Showtime late night? You know, at a certain point, there stops being a difference. You know, there really does.
I mean, it's like midnight in some places.
There you go. Some places here it's midnight.
Here it's midnight.
Where my computer's from, it's not. But the more you know, says Tiny Kitten Kisses. Tiny Kitten Kisses. Oh my god. Oh yes, Skinamax. That's the YouTube After Dark. It's New York. It's 2 a.m. There you go.
There you go. You guys have still 2 more hours of drinking in New York,
Yeah.
though.
I honestly, okay, I think that Captain Gangbang that's like, I think that's a good name. I just think it's a good name. So
Possibly. See.
that's in the mix now.
Yeah.
If you guys want to name her, you have opportunities. Right now, the leading
Cinderella.
names are Gigglebutt and Captain Gangbang. So, do you like
Cancel
river
next one.
otters? Of course, I like river otters. Can't super chat now, but get paid Friday. Dope. What are you poking me about? Oh, hello, God Empress. Who is this beautiful stranger? Does she have a name? Good question, Kate and Keeper of the
I
Jeremys.
do. My name is Alice,
It's-
but I also respond to Gigglebutt.
This is true.
But we're taking votes, and I challenge you to come up with something better.
We have in the mix right now also Captain Gangbang. So, good morning from Bulgaria. What's up,
Bulgaria.
Peter?
There you go.
Peter? Peeve? I was in
Kitten-talk.
Bulgaria. Kitten-talk, Peter. Dinosaurs! Dinosaurs! Sorry, I was thinking that earlier when we were driving past McDonald's. I was like, dinosaur. That's my 2 favorite words to say in kitten are dinosaur and spitter. Spitter. Smush the spitter. Anyway. It was Gigglebutt, right? Yes, that's correct, Static MM. My cat's breath smells like cat food. Is it because your cat just ate? Alice in Wonderland or in Chains? Chains. Which, by the way, is always one of the greatest Halloween costumes is when someone dresses up like Alice from Alice in Wonderland in Chains.
That's brilliant. I haven't done that one yet.
Oh.
How have I not done that one?
How
I
have you
feel
done it?
really lame.
What about Admiral Gangbang? Admiral Gangbang has a
I
nice
like
ring
it.
to it, too. It's very, he sounds even more important.
Malice in Wonderland.
Oh, Malice. in
I like
Wonderland.
it. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Graham's currently winning my favorite.
What about Malice in Chains?
Ooh.
Isn't Graham also the one who suggested Captain Gangbang?
It might be.
Malice in Chains.
There
you
it
go.
is.
Graham and I were on the same
You
wavelength.
guys
right
are
there.
brilliant. I think that's personally my winner.
Malice in Chains.
Malice in Chains.
You do get a say if you would like to be Malice in Chains. As long as the internet will accept this, then
I mean, it's up to you guys ultimately, but that's currently my favorite vote.
that's I like Malice in Chains.
Yeah.
I still see Jessie interviewing that actor, and she had the look in her eye like she was going to oppress him in the closet. That was the director. He was not the one I was going to oppress. It was the other actor that I was going to oppress.
Were you oppressing?
Oh, so we had a Depression Olympics, and now, okay, so yeah, by the way, in case you have not done so, oppress that like button right now. We oppress things on this channel. We just oppress everyone. I was going to oppress this man quite hard because he was pretty, and I made him feel uncomfortable by being. Anyway, the full thing was I was at a ooh, man, actually, that would be a fun movie to watch at some point this weekend. Crossbreed. Get your friends together, drink some beers, watch Crossbreed. It's streaming everywhere. It's super good. So I met an actor afterwards, one of the actors afterwards, and he played a character whose name was Degenerate in the thing, and he lived up to his name. And I was like, man, I was watching that movie, and I think Degenerate's my spirit animal. And he was like, okay. And they definitely felt like definitely was like, I'm going to go somewhere else now. And I was like, all right. And then he walked by me a little bit later and he looked at me and he was like, I still can't get over it. Degenerate is my spirit animal. And I was like, yeah, what can I say, man? What can I say?
Sounds like you.
Yeah. So, and then he kept looking at me from across the room, trying to decide if, like, I should fuck this chick or, like, that chick is straight crazy and I should run.
Why not both?
Right? And before he could decide,
Because it's not like you want him to stick around.
Exactly.
Like,
so I'm not looking to keep you. So before he could make up his mind, my lift arrived and I had to leave.
Maybe he'll become a fan.
I'm stalking him right now on the internet.
Yeah.
So I friend requested him on Facebook and he has not accepted yet.
I'll publicly groom you.
Okay. But fun fact, the lead actress from St. Agatha, the horror film that's in theaters right now, that I also got to go to the preview of, she saw my review online and she was like, this is the best review. I met her briefly on the screen and she was like, this is the best review ever. Yeah. And now she like follows me on Instagram and she actually posted in her story a screenshot of my review being like my favorite review of all time. And I'm like, yes. And now she likes my posts and shit. And I'm like, dude.
I mean, you've got a good thing going for you. Like, you've definitely been gaining traction.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Static amount. I love the hoodie, Jay. Can I buy it? I mean, like, not off my body unless you, like, honestly.
I feel like that'd be, like, some good money. You could start selling some clothes.
Shit, I really like this hoodie, though. I don't want to lose it. I'll sell you another hoodie that I've worn for money. The Beans, I have the same pajama pants as her. Respect.
Yeah, see, you have Star Wars pants on too. We match.
Mm-hmm. Mine are my Star Wars Force.
Cheers to you for good taste.
Mine are, well, I have my Darth Moose on my shirt. I look like a Sith now too. Hooray! It's the my May the Force be with you, Darth Moose shirt. There's a Darth Moose on there. There you go. And you, thank you for the super chat, the Burns, and for the respect for Malice and Chains, your new friend, my old friend. I forgot how good this hood looks. See, I actually like had a moment where I was like, I would sell this to you for $1,000, and then I put the hood on and I was like,
I don't know.
This is not priceless.
Hard to get rid of.
I'm not gonna part with this thing.
It's like both like a Sith and like there's like a Dementor aspect
Sith,
to
Dementor,
it.
Like, a little Assassin's Creed going on, maybe. Yeah, it's like all the things.
Definitely.
Apollo 11 BB, is the Force really female? I mean, arguably the Force impregnated a woman, so it's probably male. just let's be real here. I mean, this is a question
for the men going around impregnating people.
Right? I mean, when was the last time a woman impregnated somebody? Like, as much as I want to rape and impregnate a man, I can't. It's not possible for me.
Dreams.
So, oh my, it says Shaq366. I haven't seen you here before, Shaq. Have you been around?
Welcome.
The movie Aliens. All right, whatever. Fine. That's why it's such a great feminist movie, because it's about a woman impregnating men. Haha. May the jizz be with you.
I would say I'm a Star Wars maniac. I'm a fan. She's a maniac. I honestly wouldn't be able to keep up. I'm a fan. I don't want to sell anything I'm not.
Isaiah Wooding says arm wrestle. Pay me.
Okay, that's fair.
I do things for money. Jesus Perez says, Jesse, tell your friend that she has cute bangs and that I am single. Funny enough, Jesus, she is literate. And therefore read your chat herself.
Whose chat? What chat? There's chatting?
Literacy.
We're chatting with people?
Yeah. I don't know what's happening. Sith Jesse needs to join the Jeremys and Animalists. Oh, we should have a Sith. Why isn't there a Sith Jesse? It's because, right? See, this is the problem. Every time so there's a bunch of parody accounts for Anna and for Jeremy and other YouTubers, and there's only like a couple for me. There's Joyful Jesse is one. But every time someone suggests one, right? Which is funny because... Which is funny for obvious reasons. Now you see why I call it Giggle Butt. Malice and Chains. Yeah, so anytime you suggest me like Sith Jesse, oh, that's like too real. Like Psycho Jesse, that's 100% real. Yelling Jesse, that's me every day. Like there's no version. So like the other versions of people reflect sort of lesser seen sides or non-existent sides of themselves. The other versions of Jesse are all in here in this like straight crazy split level.
I feel like you would explore that side of the Force though if you ever got to.
And the Beans, Disney Star Wars movies, they haven't explored the dark side / Sith. Do you think they will ever explore the Force mythology in the future?
I think if you were involved,
I'd be fucking dark siding that shit up all day long.
You'd be like, great.
Let's explore the dark side of my soul. JK, do every day. Thank you for the super chat. The Beans. Yes,
Just
the more
got
you
home from
super chat.
work. That's so late to get home from work.
Jeez,
I hope
dude.
you're not in the U.S. getting home from work.
That sucks. I'm a new subscriber. Cool, Isaiah Wooding.
Welcome.
Welcome. Maybe we'll arm wrestle for you since you're new, perhaps. I can see Jesse being Sith. So can I. I am
Vodka?
Pretty great.
No, it's peppermint schnapps.
Jedi, then go road Jesseth. I've thought about a narrative that I want to write about a character who trains as a Jedi and goes rogue. Jesse has a dark side haircut. Is this like rocking with the Sith? The Sith do the undercut look? Is that what they do?
Is that a thing?
Sith undercut, I guess.
I
feel
mean,
like
that
Sith
would
just
make
like
sense.
don't always have hair anyway.
It's
Yeah.
fair. But I feel like it's rarely traditional when they do have it. It tends to
Yeah.
be very like distinct. Kind of hipstery, like they can't be like anybody else.
And Speckle. What would be your
Unlike
Sith name? Unlike the Hufflepuff. Spoiler alert, that's my video for gamers tomorrow. What would your Sith name be? Darth, go fuck yourself. Or Darth, fuck right off and die. Which is definitely going on a shirt at some point.
I would buy that shirt. I want one of those shirts.
Darth, fuck right off and die. It's just my face. It's my face, just like.
I would like to wear that refereeing. Because I referee with her sometimes, and I would love to go to a national event with a shirt to tell the coaches to go fuck off and die. That sounds awesome.
The actual shirt will probably even just say, please fuck right off and die.
I like the Darth bit, but I guess you might get sued at all the ending.
Darth Fifi! Well, how do Fifis? I believe in the plurality of Fifis. You can't just have one. You have to have all the Fifis.
What if you're like a fairy? Fairies can only have one Fifi at a time. Haven't you
Well,
ever
they
like
would be
watched or
named-
read Peter Pan? One Fifi.
They're good named. Very Fifi. I am Darth Fifis. Like Darth Fifis! Darth Fifis. That's what it is. Thank you,
the
Adam.
best.
With numbers and letters.
No,
Darth
I
Fifis.
think that wins.
Yep, that's my Sith name. It's going on a t-shirt as well. Darth Fifis.
Just don't get sued.
Give your offer. Yes. Thank you, Caitlin. Give her the Jeremys. Keep telling them to do the things. All about Darth Fifis. Oh my God. I love the Fifis so much. All
I have
about the
so many
Fifis.
Fifis
So
about
many Fifis.
everything.
All the Fifis, all of the time. All of the
have a lot of
Fifis, all of the
Fifis.
time.
Dark Fifis.
Dark Fifis. I have
Oh,
dark
no.
Fifis. Mad Adam. So you have dark Fifis. I have dark Fifis.
Dark Fifis.
Mad Adam is a palindrome. Guessing that Alice would overwhelm Jesse when wrestling. Sorry, Jess, but Alice seems strong.
I don't know. Shoot, I think I have like a little bit of like just like
Blood
bulk,
Lobster.
but I think she might work out a little bit more than I do.
Are we talking about like wrestling or arm wrestling?
I mean, yeah, I might be able to beat you on like weight, and I don't know, but you've done the Krav Maga. I have done like, karate and stuff, but it's been a while.
Not that dirty.
I do too. Bitch, have you seen me fence?
Yeah. I have actually. How about Empress Fifis? Doesn't have the same ring to it. I'll keep my title separate. God Empress is fine. I like there's one guy who loves to call me Queen Goddess. I'm down for that one too. All about Queen Goddess. But Darth Fifis, man.
I like
Darth
Darth Fifis.
Fifis. Yeah, definitely Darth Fifis. Wrestle, see who pins. You guys gotta pay some real money for that shit. Come on. I'm sparring with another referee this weekend, and someone else is already like offering to sell tickets.
I mean, you could do a live stream kind of deal. You could. Aren't there ones where you have to like buy in or something? Like a $1
I should
donation
find one
or
of those
what,
where it's like you gotta pay. It's like pay-per-view us fighting.
Yeah,
That'd
no,
be
they're
funny.
gonna go at it. Like they've been talking for weeks. There's been like gloves and mouth guards and like all sorts of things purchased just for them to punch each other in the face.
I had all the things she said about my mouth guard, but
Whatever
yes.
it was, you guys have been talking
We've been
about it for
talking
a
about
while,
It's
and
been coming, long time coming. So, got chased back the whole time. Where pineapples again? Someone's watched my deep tracks. Well, it's like sitting right up on the channel. There's a video of mine in which I'll just show it to you.
I mean, I just have to go back and watch
Oh,
at some
you can
point.
watch
Yeah,
it.
why don't? Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
just go do my own
It's,
thing at some point.
I'm wearing a jogging suit made out of pineapples. It's a good
That's
time.
dope. I try to keep up. I haven't been as good recently, but I do try to keep up with your stuff.
That gives me the fifis.
Yeah, I like to support your stuff.
Department third.
Generally, I think you're funny. I'm kind of a bitch,
I'm a bitch.
but I love you anyways.
I love me too.
Only on days that end in Y.
Yes. Well said, Mouse. Well said. She is wearing shorts and she looks thick. That is correct in that video.
I'm not in shorts though.
Well, no, the pineapple video.
The pineapple video.
You're good
Yeah.
peeps, Jay. Thanks.
I mean,
Santa
you are
Ana.
thick.
Thick. I'm glad that word is a thing that made its way into popular usage.
That was like a good thing too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was always a good thing in the Black community because they appreciate curvy women, and then white boys were like, I appreciate curvy women too. Let's start using thick, and I'm like, this is cool. I'm okay with this. Yeah.
Is that how that happened?
Fear is the path to the dark fifis. Give in to your fifis. You see why fifis is the greatest word ever.
No, it's great.
It's the best. Everyone loves their fifis. All men like thick. Fact. I'd like to think that's true.
I wish all men
What's
did.
a fifi?
But-
It's like a feeling, but cuter.
Do you have fifis about
Fifis
certain
about
things?
fifis. All the fifis about things. Thick is one of the few neologisms I actually like. Yeah, I agree. What's your opinion on the culture war? It's stupid and everyone's stupid. Is this a hotel? Well, sure as shit in my
Yes.
bedroom.
We're going snowboarding tomorrow, and it
Where
is about
Beaver
to
Jones?
storm. We are not
Yeah.
driving up 3 hours in a snowstorm.
But if you watch the video I recorded earlier today, that was a bedroom.
At
That
my
was her
house.
bedroom.
Yeah.
So press the like button. Caitlin Huber, the Jeremy says it. So do it, guys. If you have not pressed that like button, do it. Also, do things like go ahead and post this on your social media. Like grab the link and like skip over to your Book of Faces or your Twitter, and post it. Even if you don't have a bazillion followers and they're not all gonna like come immediately. YouTube sees that people are sharing it and they're like, oh my god, people must care about her. Then more people will come. Yeah.
Well, our visibility was down at one point while we were driving up here. It's really good we drove up tonight because I don't think we would be going snowboarding if we drove up in the morning.
Yeah.
Well, it's only a couple inches,
Right
but
now.
I live far enough out on the plains of Denver that the drive up here is about 3 hours. And in the mornings, if it's been snowing and the traffic's bad, it's a lot longer.
Is this live from a Holiday Inn? No, excuse me, a
No,
luxury
It's
inn
a
and suites.
luxury inn and suites.
Yeah, it says the word luxury in it, so it's fancy. Wow. That dude, it snows as much as 4 feet in upstate New York. That
Yeah,
is
Denver
correct.
will get stuff like that. too.
Dollar. Oh, I need more schnapps.
I do need more schnapps.
Schnapsies. Snappy times. Schnaps. Darth ED. I can only use the Force. I was wondering if that's what you meant when you said ED, and it is. I'm so delighted. I can only use the Force's Viagra. Stupid Schwartz does not like me. Cheers to Dollar and your
Multiple
ED.
Good references too.
Indeed, all the references. Here's the Schwartz. We're just gonna call you Darth Ed, and you and I will know what that means. Colorado driving.
I grew up in Colorado. I can drive Colorado.
Acid reflux. That's the thing that I have
Why would we
sometimes.
go to Texas? Texas is hot and terrible, and there's no skiing.
I was in Texas last weekend.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it happens. I didn't even get barbecue. Lame. Yeah, congratulations.
Your Schwartz is as big as mine. How big is your Schwartz?
My Schwartz is very large. It's hard to keep my Schwartz contained sometimes. Just pops out all over the place. My
You
Schwartz.
don't want to go to Texas again.
I unfortunately have. Dude, yeah.
I have done medieval sword fighting with long swords. My brother is actually very prominent in the HEMA community. So if any of you guys are HEMA people, you actually may know him. But yes, so I sometimes attend practice with him whenever I'm in town. It's a lot of fun. If you guys don't want to fence but want to do the longsword thing, you guys should definitely look into it because it's a lot of fun.
Tyler Lee says, I want to move to Montana. So do I. Like, low key, so do I.
I mean,
I went there.
Montana's pretty.
I went there for the first time and I loved it. And,
Yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like there's enough around. Like, I'm much more of a city person. I feel like I need more.
I love the fact that when
stuff.
Great Falls, Montana stops, it just stops.
Yeah.
There's just nothing past it.
Yeah.
No little farmhouses or anything like that. It just stops.
Yeah, Colorado has that too.
I
We
like
just
that.
Yeah. I mean, we drove through the plains in order to get here from Denver International Airport. I picked her up this morning, and we saw Lucifer.
Lucifer!
For those of you who do not know, you guys have to look up
Pony.
Lucifer. He is also known as the Death Horse of DIA, and he is a 40-foot tall, bright blue stallion rearing back on 2 legs with bright red glowing eyes. He also managed to kill his creator, so he is known as Lucifer, and he sits outside the Denver International Airport reminding people not to fuck with Denver.
And that one day they will die.
Yeah.
So,
There were people who didn't want him sitting outside Denver, so there was a campaign. And then there was a pushback saying if they moved Lucifer, we should salt the earth behind it so nothing there ever grows again. Because, I mean, once the death pony sits on it, like, nothing should ever be allowed to grow.
Where you were going to the airport, some conspiracy theories about it.
It does. There's all sorts of, like, they have, like, instead of Area 51 being Area 51, it's under DIA.
Whoa.
And they just, like, pretend that it's elsewhere.
I heard the one that it's also built on, like, an ancient Indian burial ground or something.
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Yeah.
I also know it's supposed to be, like, the safe house for all the world leaders in case of a nuclear war. But if you look at the barbed wire around DIA, supposedly it's pointing inwards as if it's trying to keep something in as opposed to outwards, and that's conspiracy theories.
Interesting.
So who knows?
I love it. I love that shit. That's fun. To hear your pets there. No.
Area 51 is where America supposedly keeps all of its aliens.
Yeah.
It's in Arizona.
New Mexico.
New Mexico.
It's near Roswell.
Yes. And so the idea is that is where we send all of the alien
Shit,
anything that happens. And the conspiracy theory is that instead of it actually going to Area 51, it's kept underneath the Denver International Airport.
That's
who knows.
Interesting. Are there a lot of military vehicles that come in and out of
I don't know.
the Denver Airport?
I know nothing about that.
Just go to bed. I will when I want to. You're not the boss of me. Is an adult.
Man.
Jess, who is looking after Han Solo and Lando. No one. They're just running amok in the streets of Los Angeles. No, that's not true. They went to Madame Kelly's house and they are hanging out with Kaylee, their cousin. Kaylee, named for Kaylee from Firefly, because Kelly's a nerd too.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. They'll probably be grumpy the whole time. Yay, you're still here. What's up, Flaming TP? That's the person I'm going to meet tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Yeah, she
Yeah.
has been talking about you today. I
I
totally knew that
was.
she was going to meet you.
This is a thing. Also, like, if there are other people in Denver who want to come hang out, I'm willing to open this hangout up to, like, be a multiple fan hangout. It's fan hangout. Multiple fan hangout. This is Malice in Chains, also known as
Stuck.
Giggle Butt. Quality Firefly reference.
Grave of Fireflies was a sad, sad movie
Oh,
made by Miyazaki, I believe.
Why do you always look exhausted? Because I am.
It's also like almost
It's
12:30.
late. Yeah. I go to Denver about once every 2 months. Well, you're not here right now. So
Yeah.
we like that name too, Fleming TV. They come to kill the rooster. Ah, yeah. Here come the rooster. You know we ain't gonna die. No. I know we ain't gonna die.
Oh no, we might die. You might die tomorrow.
I might. I'm snowboarding for the first time ever.
Yeah.
So never done winter sports, but here we
I
go.
mean, do you guys have any tips for her?
Yeah, snowboarding tips for Jessie.
Anybody ever snowboarded for the first time ever? What are your tips?
Tips for Jessie.
Anything to keep her from dying?
Boarding. Walking tall, machine gun man.
This is just what you're gonna sing to your instructor tomorrow.
Yes. She spit on me in my homeland.
Don't fall. That's a good one. You should probably not fall.
Are you Goofy or Reg? Which one's which? Yes, I see Baby Driver. It's great. Goofy is
Goofy is
would be right foot forward.
Yes.
And left foot back. And I think probably regular just because of fencing.
I'm
And I
Goofy.
surf regular. Yeah.
I'm Goofy
But
because
you're
I'm
off too.
yeah. And all my power is here.
Yeah.
So even though it's kind of an alternate on guard,
Yeah.
all your power is here, and it's where you're used to pushing
Now,
and such. Yeah.
so the one thing for me though is because I've been doing a lot of Krav is I'm used to in a fighting stance you're right foot forward. Regular stance is right foot forward. So
I mean, honestly, play with it. It's
Yeah.
not going to matter to you. I kind of do both. I do switch because I have a banana board, so you can learn both. It's totally
bananas. I think that I'm regular though.
yeah.
I
I think so. If you fence right and you do most of your stuff with a right-handed,
yeah,
you tend to be.
because I'm definitely right leg dominant. So I'm gonna put back to steer, and I definitely surfed regular.
Lots of questions.
Yeah. The bullet screams at me from somewhere. Think like you're sitting on a bench, open-legged, and wiggle around for a few minutes in the snow, standing / kneeling still.
I mean, I thought we were on a live stream, not porn.
Not porno. Callback. Bam.
Yeah.
The world is a vampire. Set to dragon. Secrets destroy.
Get the feel of snowbird in the snow. Yeah. Honestly, my biggest thing is like you can't be afraid of the mountain. Like you're gonna fall, but you have to like trust that
Okay.
it won't be too bad.
Okay.
Just don't be afraid of the mountain.
I fall on my face all the time. On my face. So-called deep cuts Firefly outtakes line. Which one? Where? Did I not read it, or did I like
Oh,
miss?
I don't know.
Definitely didn't miss the reference.
We maybe missed some things.
Sorry, I don't read everything all the time forever.
Well, sometimes we get to talking.
We do that. Oh, of course! I didn't even read that one. How do you like a bite of this apple? Green apple America. That, of course, was the outtakes line at the end of Trash after he gets stranded naked, and it's just like they do like this cute little zoom in on his ass. How do you like a bite of this apple America?
I would love a bite.
I would bite the
honestly.
shit out of that apple.
Out of him, yeah.
Dude, I love the outtakes. Dude, one of my favorite ones is can't sentence properly.
I mean, everything about that show. The outtakes, the non-outtakes, the intakes.
Sup, YouTubers? Hi, Rad Eb.
Why am I watching this? Because we're awesome.
Because we're the best. Because you have nothing better. Clearly, because you have nothing better to do with your life at this moment. That would be my only rationale.
Yeah.
Starry Night.
I want to become an actress or a musician. You know, I can't really sing, and I've never been able to play an instrument. I mean, I guess I might be able to act. I always thought it was more of a behind the scenes. I was like doing like the lighting and stuff. I don't know. Hey, somebody has to light you properly or something. Not that I know how to light you. I didn't pursue that.
Like,
but
in theory,
I like
you could.
building things. I like building sets.
That person says, you guys are students? No. We don't do school. We did that shit. We're old.
We're
I mean,
out of
I'm
that.
old. You're like still middle-aged.
I'm like 2 years younger than you.
Middle-aged.
28.
Yes, you're in your mid-20s. I'm in my late 20s. Life is hard.
I guess you're just old.
I'm old. You're middle-aged.
Wow.
I love a tight anus. Thank you for sharing, Starry Night. That is very interesting.
Huh.
Malice, you play the triangle not very well, but you can play it.
I can, I'm sure. It's just all about that timing. I have that fencing timing.
Apollo 11 VB says, wait, I want to hear Malice and Shane sing.
Okay, what am I singing? Give me a song.
Well,
I don't think ABCD is going to be very
do you
exciting.
know any other Alice and Shane songs? Because your name is fucking Malice and Shane. So you gotta learn stuff.
Okay, I will now. What am I singing?
Man in the Box, but that's an Alice in Chains song, so you don't know that. I sang that one.
I'm sorry, guys.
Wait, is this YouTube Shaq 366? Unclear. Sing One by Metallica. You sing Metallica song. Any Metallica song. And you don't know any Metallica. What do you listen to? We're listening to a bunch of classic rock on the way over.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sing.
I'm not like a singer.
Sing Don't Stop Believing.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's just I don't wish that on you. You asked.
Because I'm back in black. I'm back in black. I just like
Can you feel
the love tonight, the peace the evening brings. The world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things. And if he falls in love tonight, it can be as soon. His carefree days with us are history. In short, our pal is doomed.
I feel like I really can't like hold up. You like better music. Like you've got all the lyrics and music stuff. Like I really got to do some research before I show up again.
Sometimes devolve into me just singing. What do you guys think about horror movies? I love them. I just saw St. Agatha as a free preview. Or no, I went to the premiere. A different thing. Went to the premiere. It was really cool, and you should see it.
I like them, but I can't do them alone. Like I have to be really particular about my horror movies. Like I need my snuggle buddy because I freak out.
St. Agatha is super fucked up. It's great though.
I have like some anxiety stuff going on, and like I freak out.
Caitlin says, "So beautiful, it hit me right in the fifis." Just for life. Aren't fifis great?
Did you see the new Aladdin trailer?
No, I've seen screenshots.
Did you see pictures?
I've seen screenshots.
I mean, why would you? The whole point I watched the trailer was because I was absolutely horrified by the screenshots that I was seeing. So,
watch the trailer, but I don't know.
I mean, really, the whole point of the trailer was Will Smith, and
which is dumb.
That's
like,
just like the
why
horrifying
are you building
part.
a movie surrounding, like, with all hinging on a character who's just never going to be as good as Robin Williams?
He just really isn't. It's just an
love
impossible
Will Smith,
thing.
But exactly.
Yeah, they're just impossible
shoes
to fill.
to fill.
Yeah.
Just.
I mean, I'll probably see it, but
I probably will. Just like be like, this is dumb. Are you two going to see Captain Marvel? I will.
Yeah, I will.
I'm optimistic.
I'm more optimistic than you are.
Probably.
But
the new Aladdin is gonna fucking suck. It's Apollo 11 movie.
Yeah.
I agree. I'll see it and yell.
Yeah, I'm not hopeful. I mean, like
the super chat.
most of their live actions have been okay-ish, but I don't know. This one doesn't strike me as hopeful. I don't know, because like Beauty and the Beast was as good as they could have possibly made it for being live action.
Joseph Aldred says Frozen 2 and better CGI. You're not wrong. Drink to that. Thank you for the super chat, Joseph.
Oh, the biopic, the Token biopic.
Oh.
I just saw something about that today.
I have already seen it. Yeah, sometimes you get these free movie screening things, like way the fuck ahead of time in LA. So I saw it last year sometime. I liked it. It's good.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun.
I literally just saw something about it like today or yesterday.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Yeah, it's like it didn't have a release date even when we had seen it. It was just like
cool.
Sometime in 2019. But yes, go see it. For sure.
Amazing.
I'm curious to see it again because there were things that we definitely had questions on and feedback.
And
on.
were they supposed to like?
Well, the whole we actually that's the idea of why they do this. We actually were my friend and I were asked to stay as part of the focus group. The Prime Minister Platt and I were asked to stay as part of the focus group to give them feedback. And we had a long Q&A session, and actually it was really cool. This was the only time this has happened. The director was in the screening. He was in the back and he listened to the whole Q&A, and he got up at the end and he was like, "Guys, I just want to say thank you so much for coming to see this. Thank you for all of your feedback. It really means a lot. And it's really helpful to me." And even the person running the session, she was like, I do this all the time, and I've never seen that happen. So that was super dope. So I'm hoping that he actually listened and that they'll make some of those changes. But
Sweet. Well, it's now on my list because I was interested.
definitely.
But I'm always hesitant about those because I feel like they never quite do them justice.
It's hard to really 100% encapsulate that man's entire life, and they don't necessarily succeed. Huh?
We don't want our people saying, I gotta go.
Oh, bye, people who are going. Who is to go?
Bye.
Oh, good night, Caitlin. Give her the
Good
Jeremys.
night, Caitlin.
Good night.
And Reject, why are you here? Go study for your exam if you're gonna stay up.
Bro. I mean, if this is helping you study, then okay, but
yeah. But I'm not hopeful unless your quiz is on movie trailers and
or Aladdin or the genie Aladdin genie. It's like the Smurfs and Avatar had a baby. Yeah, that's accurate. 100% accurate. Drunk, live long and prosper. All right, Daniel the Fat Star.
So I can only do that with one hand. I can't do it with this hand, no matter how hard I try. I'm not double jointed enough to do it with my right hand.
With, one than the other, but I don't even know which one is better at. This came from this actually, which is a Jewish symbol. This is something that Leonard Nimoy brought to the set. This is a Jewish symbol for long life and health. But yeah, that became this. So
I can't. I don't know. I can only do it with this one, so I guess I'm a lefty or nothing. I guess I'm a lefty for a reason.
Yes.
You're just jealous.
You're gonna live less long than me.
Not in middle school. I figured it out. Haha, I'm so smart. Nah.
Adam, all right. Good night. Good night. I guess it's late. You can go to bed. I guess we'll go to bed eventually too.
I mean, we've been going for almost 50 minutes.
Flaming TP says lefties unite. Obscene gestures.
See? You don't know what's what. She's just jealous because we're awesome and better at sports.
Say hello from Brazil. Hello from Brazil.
Hello from Brazil.
Hi, Anderson Carlos. Thank you for joining us from Brazil. You can make a house with your fingers. Yes, hi.
Make a whistle with your fingers. I can make
here's balls
I can do here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open the doors. See all the people. Shut the doors and let them pray. Open the doors and they all fly away.
Whoa.
Did you never know that one?
No. But I do know that here's the church, here's the steeple, open the door, and here's because it's a black card and Cards Against Humanity. And here's something in here. So of course, there's excellent answers to that one, like, and here's my penis.
Oh yeah, no, it's a children's rhyme of like church steeple, people praying.
I'm Jewish, so
yeah.
anti-Semitic.
I mean, I'm an atheist. Like,
you're being an anti-Semite right now.
I mean, you're allowed to believe whatever you want.
I'm trying to stop oppressing me. Stop oppressing me! I'm so oppressed.
Show you oppression.
Is that a promise?
We should shut this off first.
Oh my. The immortal words of George Takei. Oh my. Oh, atheists unite. All right. Have you guys seen Baby Driver? Yes.
Yeah.
That movie is phenomenal.
It was good. I liked, honestly, the first scene set it up so well that I was disappointed in the rest of the movie.
Really? It lived up for me. I was in love with the dude.
Well, I mean, the movie was good, but the first scene was just
exquisite. The first scene was a masterpiece.
Exquisitely, perfectly, with the Blue Jeans soundtrack and the way he was it was just perfectly choreographed and written and driven, and the rest of the movie I was just waiting for another scene that well.
It's like if an artist does a series of paintings and the very first one is just the one that's going to endure for centuries and millennia, and then everything else is very good, but just I hear you.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the movie. The first scene was almost just too perfect for the rest of the movie to live up to it.
I dug it start to finish. I was also waiting the entire time for them to finally play the song Baby Driver by Simon & Garfunkel.
I mean, I still listen to the soundtrack. I listen to the soundtrack all the time because it was brilliant. Don't get me wrong, it was a great movie. I just feel like they did it almost too well to start.
Fair. Jester says, thanks for all the Star Wars coverage as well as other geek culture. Been watching you for a while, and this is my first live stream. Yay!
Welcome.
I just wanted to say thanks. Thank you for watching, and welcome to this your first live stream. Mr. Megalodon says,
to see a marching band.
What?
When I was a young boy, my father took me to the city.
Oh, when I was a young boy, my father took me to the city to see a marching band. He said, son, when you grow up, would you be the savior of the broken, the beaten, and the damned? He said, will you defeat them, your demons, and all the non-believers, the plans that they have made? Because one day I'll leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade.
See?
Sometimes I get the feeling she's watching over me, and other times I feel that I should go. We're through it all, the rise and fall, the parties in the streets, and when we're gone, we want you all to know we'll carry on, we'll carry
We'll just keep
on.
going, yeah.
And now we are dead and gone, believe me, your memory will carry on, will carry on. And
So the first time I ever heard her sing was karaoke. I went and I stayed with her for a week or two a couple of years ago. And we went out after one of her comedy shows, which I featured in. You're welcome. And then we went out for drinks afterwards to a karaoke bar, to which the first time I ever heard her sing was My Chemical Romance, I'm Not Okay.
That's my
And she was great, but I'd never heard her sing before that, and she killed it.
That's my go-to stuff.
So, the My Chemical Romance thing.
It is strong with me.
Good.
I actually
Good
I also
call.
karaoke Black Parade, and I carry karaoke Helena as well. It's a good one. Those are my
That's a
three
really
My
good
ones for karaoke.
So,
Screw it, I'm gonna
Barbie
study.
girl.
Good. Bye. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can do my hair. Trust me anyway.
And I don't think you want to make promises to people that you can't
Life
keep
is our
up.
creation. Come on, Barbie. Let's go, Barbie.
I'm
You
just
guys
saying,
are
if
the
you're telling people that they can undress you anywhere, there's
Anywhere.
promises that you can't keep.
That's true. This is true. So that's the punk rock version of that song is the best. Especially because it's like, oh, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. But then when they do like, when the Come on Barbie, Let's Go Barbie, but Come on Barbie, Let's Go Party, it's Come on Barbie, Let's Go Party. And I love
Oh,
it.
I think
It's so
I've
good.
seen that one.
Makes me so happy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They used to play. I remember they used to play that song at like
Won't you come?
elementary and like middle school dances.
Right? And you're like, why?
And like listening to it now,
That's
it's
fucked up.
so like, I mean, anything from Aqua.
Jester, we'll get to you. But first, black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain, black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Anyway, little Soundgarden and MSI. Is it simple enough for you to understand you are still following me? Is it simple enough for you to understand you are still? Is it simple enough for you to understand you are still following me? Is it simple enough for you to understand you are still? Should I talk slower like you're a retard? Should I talk slower like you're retarded? You think that you're dumb? I think you're smart. No, wait, I lied. I think you're dumb. Think you're dumb. I think you're smart. No, wait, I lied. I think you're dumb. Get it? Get it? Get it? You just don't get it. Get it? Get it? Get it? You stupid motherfucker. 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 Anyway, MSI for you. I'm sick of studying. I'm back. Wow.
Wow, that
that
went
did
so
not
quick.
take long.
Like you've been gone for maybe 30 seconds. I mean, we missed
Oh.
you.
So, Apollo 11 BB, RIP Chris Cornell. RIP Chris Cornell. We did miss you, Rydick. Drink to that. And oh my god, Joseph Aldred, you did not. I'm gonna drink before I do this. Everybody's going away because of Duck. Let's see if
I
it
guess
comes
we won't
back.
have to talk about anything until they come back. It's everybody.
Yeah, it's just it's on our end probably. It's buffering. People might just bounce. Let's see. Let's see if it comes back. We'll give it a minute or two. And
Type
if not,
something.
fishes are buffering. We're here. Ah, it's back. Someone says back. All right, we're back.
It's back.
And we're down to 5 whole people.
Oh no.
So let's see if we build back our
7.
numbers. 7. We're
To
building
7.
back.
Building back.
We'll see if we build back.
Sorry,
people
16.
bounce to reload.
We went to 16.
Or
Yeah,
we're
there we
just
go.
reloading.
Sorry, guys. It must be we're up in the mountains and it's snowing.
Yeah, or that somebody at the front desk was like, we cut these guys off.
Oh, that might be it. Maybe you're
Without
turn off the entire internet for the entire building.
Shut off the internet.
It's okay.
Please back.
Everybody seems to be back.
With arms wide open. Just lost 80% of the viewers. I know. I hate when that happens because like most people are gone now. But we'll work our way
we
later.
were at like 25 and now we're at 19.
Well, we were in the 30s and then dropped
did
into the
we?
20s when we started buffering. Yeah, we dropped right
Okay.
down.
That's
That
too
doesn't
bad.
recover. Well,
Yeah.
if we don't recover from this, we'll just go to sleep.
I mean, we've been going for an hour now.
We do. We have a few more schnapps to finish off.
Yeah.
We have to finish off
Yeah.
disperse this bottle. If you guys know Not Creed. With arms wide open. If you guys want to send a couple super chats to help us finish this bottle off, that would be great.
That would be great. And we can
Yes.
call it a night and we can go to sleep. And
So we can get good sleep. Your connection is shitty. No shit, Sherlock.
don't
I'm in a
panic.
motel.
We're not panicking. We're glad you're still here.
Thank you, Vine Lobster. Schnapps, Send us
Yeah.
your super chat so we can drink our schnapps. And the quality is bad. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
We are sorry.
It
that
is
our
not
quality is-
ours.
Joseph Aldred. Booze. Cheers to
To
you.
you. Yeah. Sorry, guys. If it was our internet, we'd be able to do something about it.
We'd be better. That's all right. I tried to upload earlier today, and apparently it was upside down for half the people watching it.
That's true.
So,
She spent the entire car ride.
Lord Zero of House Fucks Given says, so gangbang or nah? I mean, there's only 2 of us. That's not a gangbang.
it's not. It's just a normal day that ends in Y.
Ooh. Come down here and enjoy my gigabit. Single gigabit.
Yeah.
I remember that it was a hot drink when I was a young teen. What? I'm confused.
Teenager.
More booze!
More
You're our hero,
booze.
Joseph Aldred.
Joseph, all to you.
You get us through that night, through the night.
I mean, I feel like we're doing the peppermint schnapps because of the hot chocolate. The whole idea was like bundle up and like sit in the mountains in a snowstorm with some hot chocolate and some schnapps.
doing that.
And, like, yeah.
We should definitely find a really fucked up horror movie about people getting murdered at a motel to like put on and lull us to sleep.
Ooh, yeah.
I feel like that's what we should do.
See, and they were asking us about horror movies. What horror movies do you guys know about people being murdered in hotels? Not hostels, hotels.
Remote hotels.
Remote hotels. I mean, we could always just watch The Shining.
I was gonna say The Shining is pretty
I
good.
mean, like Estes Park, like it took place like in Colorado. I mean, it was based on Colorado, anyways. I don't know whether the movie was supposed to be,
Fair.
but it's based on
There you go.
Estes Park.
Hope someone's already said The Shining.
See, yeah, The Shining.
Oppressively oppress that like button. That's right, guys. If you have not done so already, oppress the like button. Besides, say Psycho. I mean, Psycho's a good one. The Bates Motel.
There you go. Yeah.
That's always good. Vacancy. Ooh, I think I saw that and I liked it. Live in Germany. Peppermint Schnapps is
The
a
staple.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's easy to drink. It just like goes with a lot.
Yeah. Milky Skin is the best. Skin.
Well, The Shining, maybe it took place in Maine, but it was based on a hotel in Estes Park called the Stanley Hotel, and you can actually do like tours and visits of where Stephen King wrote the book.
Whoa, Static MM.
so,
Be
kinda
careful.
cool.
Shit is being weird. Cheers.
Okay, well.
Ghosts. Ghosts.
Maybe we're haunted.
Thank you for that amazing super chat. I'm
Thank
thirsty
you.
schnapps for that super chat. Maybe there are ghosts.
Maybe. So
Identity
yeah.
with John Cusack. Ooh. 1408 with John Cusack. That one freaks me out. It's another Stephen King.
1408. I like 1408.
That one freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah, you're welcome. So you can actually do tours. If you're ever in Estes Park, you should definitely check out the hotel because it is haunted. It's supposed to be one of the most haunted places. So
I love haunted shit. I definitely believe. I believe in haunted shit. My fifis believe in haunted shit.
the Polar Express. I mean, like
I know. Let's watch Frozen.
Let it go.
Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go.
The Mist.
Let it go.
I don't feel like The Mist was a
Turn
hotel.
away and slam my door.
The Mist was a grocery
I
store.
don't care what you're going to say. Let the storm rage on.
That painting is creepy.
Never bothered me anyway.
I don't know. Somebody said the painting was creepy. Is it this painting?
That reminds me of.
I mean, it's just aspens. That's a very Colorado thing. Aspens are actually one organism.
They look
Yeah.
like white birches.
No, they're aspens because they're actually one organism. If you go into their root system, it's just one.
How do you know the difference between an aspen and a white birch?
I don't know. I just can tell. It's a Colorado thing.
Those look like birches.
No, they're 100% aspens.
Oh, Joseph Alfred, go see Robert the Doll in Florida. That sounds like a scary thing.
I've actually heard about Robert the Doll. If any of you are interested in scary stuff, the podcast Lore, if you haven't listened to it, by Aaron Mahnke, is one of my favorites, and he does an episode about Robert the Doll.
Someone says it has a shadow in it. The shadow of a person?
They mean that right there?
Maybe.
This?
I don't know. The Last Jedi is pretty scary to watch. I still haven't seen the movie of The Mist, by the way, but I've read the book.
It's
I really
a
like the
grocery
book.
store.
Yeah,
though,
no,
right?
it is.
It's
Yeah,
not a hotel.
I do really like the short story.
I don't know. Born in Colorado. Me too. I was born and raised here. Now I live in Boston.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Lord, I love that. I always love that name, Lord Zero of House Fucks Given. If you're gonna sing, why? Because Supernatural, or just because it's a great song, I accept either one. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
I don't see a spider. There's a spider on the frame of the painting.
More.
Really?
That was like way low register for me.
I don't know.
Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse behind this illusion.
We haven't killed anybody's dog. John Wick isn't going to come for us.
But I flew too high on a stormy sea of knowing devotion, tossed about like a ship on the ocean,
facing a reflection.
Winds of fortune. But I hear the voices say, carry on my wayward son.
I don't know, maybe I'll check for it later.
You are done. Lay away.
But why would he come for us? We haven't killed we haven't killed his dog.
No.
They're asking why John Wick would come for us. We haven't killed his dog.
We have not, that's true.
So, like, if he was going to kill anybody, it'd be the person who killed his dog.
Holy diver, you've been down along for the midnight sea. Oh, what's becoming of me? Furry Jeremy, you were obsessed with the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. My mom was obsessed with the Axeman. She thinks the Axeman is everywhere and he's gonna kill us. And then she had she's so, it was really adorable. We were talking about something where she's like, yeah, I agree with you. Every human being is worthy of dignity and respect, except the Axeman. And I'm like, Mom, the Axeman isn't real. But every time she's like, don't let the Axeman get you. And I'm like, Mom, the Axeman is not a real person.
She just worries about you.
Yes. Do the riff before you start singing of which one? Which one were you?
Which one are we?
Were you the Holy Diver one, or were you the? I don't know. It's who is that behind you? I hate it. Oh, hi, Rising Underdog. I missed your chat. Do the riff before you start singing. The riff of what? What riff, Apollo 11 BB? I will read the chats and see if you remind me what riff you want. Favorite horror movie is Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Did you know that he
funny.
did like all of his own stunts?
Okay.
I never saw it, but I know that the
That's
like
great.
the guy did his own stunts.
Static MM. So you have said. So you have said. Welcome to the Hotel California.
I hate that song.
It's really such a lovely place.
No, it's overplayed and like
Such a lovely place. You think it's overplayed? Move to fucking California. Living it up at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it
He
here.
says, "Carry on my wayward son."
Carry
That's
On
the
My
riff
Wayward
that he
Son.
wanted you to sing.
What is the riff for? I can only think of the music because in the piano. Carry on my wayward son. That's what you were doing.
I mean, I would
that riff. That's the
There
riff.
you go.
It took me a minute. I had to sing my way into it, but I got there. With my guitar, I'm playing the riff.
I'm from the Midwest. I know the Eagles. Just saying I don't necessarily enjoy them. There's a difference.
Take it easy.
I mean, I don't
Take
care
it
mostly about most of their songs. I don't
easy.
really have a negative
Oh,
thing.
let the
It's
sound
really
of
just like the
your
one that I
own
hate.
make you crazy.
Like, I'm from Colorado, I know. I don't care for them.
It's a good area to buy land in the Colorado Eastern Plains.
I mean, yeah, but you're basically in Kansas. There's not a lot out there. So you can basically go to Centennial and then everything past that is Kansas. And I mean, it might be cheap, but I mean, what are you gonna do? Cocaine? Heroin? Meth? Sunflower farming. I mean, yeah, that's basically
But I'm meant for
Kansas.
cat and that. That's air mandolin. I have small fingers.
Do you know how to do the dance? If we had enough space, I'd show you
Yes,
how to
of
dance.
course, of course. But I'm meant for Cotton Eye Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
From meth labs. I mean, I guess. Are you like doing a Breaking Bad thing? Like,
Whoa, Black Betty. Bam,
did you
bam,
know
whoa,
that out
Black
on the
Betty.
plains
Bam,
you can get into, or you used to be able to get into, missile silos in Colorado? The old Titan missile silos. Missile. So I think they boarded them up since, but there used to be a couple like miles of underground.
I'd grow amazing cannabis, and I read that as I'd grow amazing cannibals.
I mean, like, it's really not hard to grow amazing cannabis, especially
Or cannibals.
I mean, I feel like that's a different cultivation.
So Ethan Van Sciver has a song about I saved the last piece of Joe for you, which is about cannibalism. And I like it almost as much as I like his song about licking all the butter in your fridge. Ethan Van Sciver's a hero. Animals are cannibals? Some of them. My goal is live far away from this shithole.
Bathtub? Question mark?
This is what it's like when worlds collide.
Yeah.
That's a song, isn't it? Isn't it from a song, or is it just the thing people are saying?
No.
I feel
I
like
don't
there's
know.
a song.
But I think I'm out of schnapps.
There, we are out of schnapps.
Oh no.
We as a culture are out of schnapps.
Guys. I should have gotten a bigger bottle. I'm sorry. That's my fault.
Hashtag no. Hashtag this is the culture we've gotten into. Hashtag no.
Sorry.
Hashtag fifis.
I have a lot of fifis about this.
Terminations. Do you need separate rooms or are you comfortable sharing a bed? Bro. It's called a hotel room. We each get our own bed. It's like college, only different.
Except we get a queen size instead of a twin.
That's all you drank. Well, we started at dinner.
We did. We had drinks before.
So
And also, we have to be up and functional tomorrow.
we do. We're not out here to get crunk. I licked all the butter in your fridge. Yes, Ethan Van Sciver. Hashtag feces. Feces! Fees, not feces, you weirdo. What's F again? F, I forgot that. F-E-E-F-E-E-S. Fisting.
Well, no, it has to be here.
Has to be here because S. Well, this is A, right? This is A. S. That's T. N. M. Cry about it.
These are all like
Jacob Wagon meant to send this to you in your last live stream, and damn, just stayed away from the Empress. Oh, my car can't make it into the snow. Damn.
I'll get 2 goats for her.
Also, Jacob Wagon owns George Porter as well, so he bid on it last live stream.
I mean, I feel like 2 goats is more than any bid I've ever gotten. So I feel like right now,
congratulations, Jacob Wagon.
is currently winning.
And add Malice in Chains to your human collection until someone bids higher.
Until somebody bids higher.
If someone bids higher than 2 goats by the end of the live stream, then you might be stolen. But otherwise, Jacob Wagon, you now have a human collection.
Well, I mean, Colorado has weed too, as does Massachusetts, Colorado. She lives in California. I'm from Colorado and I live in Massachusetts. Like, we have weed.
You have legal weed in Massachusetts?
We do. I've actually bought from I've had like half a thing of schnapps. Fuck off.
Schnapps make me silly. And an alpaca.
You have an alpaca? That
3 goats
things.
and an alpaca. Yeah, but you didn't put up real money, Graham, so.
But like an alpaca is worth at least 2 goats.
Yeah.
Alpacas are worth way more.
But he also added 3 goats.
Oh, in that case, yeah, he's winning. 100% anything with an alpaca. If he can do more alpacas, he will automatically win.
Chester says, I'll raise your goat with 2 chickens.
No, you need more alpacas.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a stickler
Jesse,
on that.
where in Cali you're from? I'm from nowhere in California, but I live in Los Angeles. East Coast is here too. What's up, East Coast? I'm from Philly originally, so represent. The petition to call alpacas fake llamas. Fake llamas. Less legit llamas. Less hardcore llamas. Ooh, Jester says grizzly bear.
Ooh, that's kind of neat.
That's intriguing.
That is intriguing.
Tell me more.
Now, the question is, are you accepting this payment or am I accepting this payment? Are you, like, auctioning me off or am I, like, accepting payment for myself as, like, what I feel like I'm worth?
I mean, I think I'm selling you, but I think you get a percentage of the commission.
Okay. 60-40?
So you want the ass or the head? Take some grizzly ass. Yeah.
Sight.
All I have is a Denali llama. You're funny. We have deer sometimes and turkeys. And WG, those things are good for eating.
I live just outside of Boston, and even in Boston, there are a bunch of wild turkeys,
They're
and they like
everywhere.
They like to chase you off your bike. They'll chase you down the road, and they'll try to like.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's a thing.
I love Boston.
Turkeys in Boston.
I don't.
Don't fuck with them.
Boston sucks. It's for
I love
Patriots
Boston.
fans and people who say
I mean,
retarded.
I don't say that, and
But
I'm not
everyone
a
in
Patriots
Boston
fan.
says retarded. You will never take the word retard away from Bostonians. It would just destroy their inner identity because they're all fucking retarded.
I moved to
The
Brighton
reality.
originally, so I'm kind of in that area, and I work downtown.
Jesus spreads. Patriots can fuck themselves.
I have no opinions on the Patriots. I didn't even watch the game.
Maine is cooler. I'll give you that. Maine is cooler than Boston.
I wouldn't.
I accept this theory. That's a nice area. You're a nice area.
It is a nice area. I like it. I like the East Coast. That's a lot more character.
Yeah, I do like the West Coast because it's wild. I like both. There's merits to both systems.
That's true. I do like being on an ocean, having not grown up with like an ocean.
Yeah.
Although I miss the mountains.
LA,
That, like having
both.
real mountains.
LA has both of those things.
Colorado has like 53 14ers though. Like those are mountains.
We got a 10er that's like less than an hour from the house.
But like, no.
But like I can just wake up in the morning, drive, and go hike the tenor. Like tomorrow. Also, I'm less than 4 hours from Mount Whitney, which is the tallest mountain in the lower 48. So I'm gonna go hike that one. Because it's okay too. Yes, llamas spit on you. I'm hitting a wall. I'm like,
I got nothing for spitting on you. I got nothing to respond to that one.
spit on you. Central Oklahoma, not much for plains here. Your life sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, respect, but like,
Sold out by both coasts.
suck it, Midwest.
Yeah, Pikes Peak. I do miss Pikes Peak. I miss having like real mountains and going up. Pikes Peak is like the one good thing of southern Colorado because I don't go to Colorado Springs.
Here. I like having mountains that I can climb. But like also I can drive 15 minutes and do 1,800 feet of elevation in my morning, which is nice.
See, that was the one good thing. I lived in Salt Lake for a
I'm
minute.
a negative creep. I'm a negative creep. I'm a negative
And, like,
creep.
being
And
able
I'm
to
stoned.
Drive like 30 minutes from like my work to being on the mountain was kind of neat.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Button mash in LA. No. 13 East is? Like the 13
Like the
original
13
colonies?
I don't know.
Why don't you come down to the Sprongs? Don't you like our potholes?
Well, let's just say I went to college in Boulder. So like, you know, just like slightly different ideologies from Air Force Academy and the People's Republic of Boulder. So, you know.
I like how the Midwest pronounces things like Illinois.
Illinois.
Like, if you're going to be French about it and have a silent S, it should be Illinois. Illinois. But if you're going to be fucking Midwest about it and be like, Illinois, it should be Illinois. It's like St. Croix, right? Which turned into LaCroix. You know, the seltzer, they based it up from that. It's like, it could be St. Croix or St. Croix, but you just settled in the middle and went St. Croix.
Yeah.
All right,
Missouri.
Maine has weed
It does have weed.
and guns.
It's growing though. Like weed isn't
Missouri.
necessarily like a selling point because I was still living in Colorado
You
when
said
we
weed is
legalized.
growing. You're funny.
I am funny, even unintentionally.
Maine has guns too.
I mean, I'm not that. That does not as much of a selling point for me.
All right, guys, let's all petition to call it Illinois. Illinois.
I like that. It's almost like LA Noir,
Illinois.
except
more
more
French.
pretentious.
God, we said the same thing. Illinois.
What games have you been playing recently? LA
Illinois.
And where have you been going on vacation?
Illinois. Illinois.
Illinois from now on.
Illinois.
See, we've got a couple. See, that could be another
Illinois.
t-shirt.
Illinois. With all one
I don't know
over.
how to write that.
Neither do I. Cali has weed but no guns. True. I need guns. I want guns.
Massachusetts has restricted guns, but is legalizing marijuana.
Apollo 11 BB is on a Nirvana kick and goes, Daddy's little girl ain't a girl no more. 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 It's a Nirvana song from
Hey,
Bleach.
you're the right way up again.
Hey, Lobster 800. What's up, my friend? He's from England.
Cool. I love it.
We have discussions about how my hair is going to murder me. Because it is. Because it has a mind of its own. It's going to kill me. See?
So sexy.
Mm-hmm. Medical marijuana. CBD plus. Almost all of it. Okay. Now. I like how the state motto for Oklahoma is, we're okay. We're okay. We have no other distinguishing factors except for the acronym for our state, which also is synonymous with mediocrity. Oklahoma, we're okay. Who's the most famous
Worcester.
person you've
It's
met?
supposed to be Worcester, but everybody Worcester.
Worcester.
Yeah,
Worcestershire.
yeah.
Which, like, honestly just becomes a
Worcester.
Worcestershire.
Worcester. Yeah.
Worcestershire. Like,
Worcester.
you just had your mouth just had a
But
seizure.
to be fair, people in Massachusetts don't really understand like English and pronunciation, so there's like a lot of things.
So,
that
fun
they-
fact, Greenwich, Connecticut, right? Greenwich, Vermont.
Mhm.
Same spelling.
Yeah, so Massachusetts likes to do stuff like that.
Most famous person I've
Peabody.
met? Peabody. Peabody. Hate that one. Peabody. It's fucking
Worcester.
Peabody, you bitches.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Is they
Yeah.
really like the
Peabody. Like,
Yeah.
you're dumb.
they really like
Most famous
those.
person I've met, I guess Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, you did like some.
I worked his birthday
Yeah.
party. The most famous person that I'm like personal friends with is Isaac Singleton Jr. He's a character actor. He was in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. He was the big black pirate who was like, you brought us the wrong person. So that guy's like my friend. Like he lives around the street.
Cool.
We just go get drinks sometimes. We would go to do things. Like we could call him right now. He won't answer because it's too late. But
But I
he
mean,
might
like,
actually
when I was there, why didn't you introduce?
because I wasn't friends with him yet.
That's just-
I had not met him yet. You come
Next-
back, we'll hang
Next
out.
time I'm in LA, you have to. 'Cause,
Obviously,
like,
no, he's dope. He's really fun. He's a lot of fun. We have
it's
this
like I'm gonna
ongoing
need
thing
some
about races.
pictures.
I mean, you have pictures for you right now.
But I mean, I'm gonna need some pictures of me with him,
I mean,
and me like photoshopping my face over yours
and
isn't
you
that effective.
with arms wide open.
Just saying, we have like some slight body differences. It's gonna be
one-
rather
one or
obvious.
five. One or
Let's see.
five.
What's this here sauce?
Worcestershire sauce. Dig it. I dig
I know who
it.
you're talking about. Cool. I think that'd be neat.
All right, zoom in. You're doing a very bad job going to fetch loading things. However,
One more Creed song and somebody's gonna light themselves on fire. Is that a promise?
yes, look, it's the eggs.
I believe
Oh,
you. You don't.
That's
have to,
my
like,
friend with the original Black Power Ranger.
cool.
If
You
I
got
just
another
had one wish, says Joseph Alfred Aldred.
Nickelback. I feel like we can ignore that comment.
Nickelback. I have some thoughts about Nickelback, but I
My name is Alice. I also go with Malice in Chains.
Malice in Chains. Malice in Chains. There you go. That's him with the Cracker Jack sticker on his
Yeah.
biceps, being.
As I
Isaac.
said, you gotta introduce us next time I'm in town.
Okay. He's good. He's single. Traverse City, Michigan. That's the great outdoors. Traverse City, Michigan is dope. Sorry, on the Merciful. I went there. It's good. I liked it.
I've never been.
It has also a craft meadery. I don't know the name of the chick with the bangs. Oh, do we cover that? Malice
Yeah,
in Chains?
I talked about that while you were
Malice
switching
in
your phone.
Chains. So I was showing you Isaac. Isaac.
Yeah.
That's how you say it if they're Spanish.
Ever run through the jungle?
Isaac. Run through. That's a song. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Alice knows about Colorado, my dream state. Nice to hear your perspective about the Lucifer.
I love Lucifer. He's my favorite piece of public art that has ever been created. Just because he's completely ridiculous in the story behind him.
I do like that. I also think that it's bedtime.
Yeah, that's fair. We have been going for a while.
I'm sleepy.
All right, this has been a lot of fun.
Isn't it? Isn't it a good time?
This has been a lot of fun. I really wish that we lived closer because I would love to do this with you more.
Casey Mobley, I would love to hang out with you in SoCal sometime. Yes, you should definitely do this with me more.
Mhm.
You should come visit me more.
I should.
And then we can live stream all the time.
Well, now that I have like a real person job, I have
like, take time off
vacation
and go on
and like
vacation.
actually
And you
visit
can come meet
people
Isaac and do live streams and
yeah.
sleep
So
stream.
thank you guys so much for hanging out. I've had a wonderful time, especially for my first stream.
Time on the internet
So
ever.
thank you guys for making it such a wonderful experience.
First time ever on the internet. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Lollipop. Oh, lollipop.
Ba-dum, bum, bum.